Ladies and gents, we are back with my third game of the day. Just the squad's third game of the day. VGJ.Storm, pretty sure it's the first game of the day. Let's take a look at the brackets. Take a look at the old schedule. Oh no, it's the second. They already beat Optic. And moving through to play up against Just the Squad. Just the Squad 1-for-1 so far. Being beat up by Beidou and then coming back and absolutely
10 seconds remaining.
It was a stomp. There's no other way I can put it. Just absolutely stomping
5 seconds remaining
through Team Leviathan Reunion. So the bands are going to be the Chen, the Io, the Nagasiren taken out by Just the Squad. We will never see an Io. We will never ever see an Io pick up. The Lycan, Nightstalker, and Scarith Mage being taken out there by VGJ.Storm. Wind Ranger is going to be the first pickup. Good, solid hero, very versatile, can be played anywhere from the 1 to 4 position. Could even be a 5. Though, usually you see something that's a little less item dependent running that 5th position. Bloodseeker by Just the Squad, that's going to be my first Bloodseeker of the day. And Just the Squad, I think it was actually Just the Squad that banned it out last time, or was it? Remember in the draft, I think it might actually have been Leviathan that banned out the Bloodseeker last match. But Bloodseeker, Wind Ranger, the first 2 pickups. Just the Squad would go next. Wind Ranger could suffer against the Bloodseeker if it is going to be mid. Obviously, the big thing is Wind Ranger can run herself away from danger without taking right clicks, but Bloodseeker's Rupture keeps her on the spot. You get the Blood Right in there as well, and just mess her up, basically.
The sack.
Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The Disco Pony himself. This is just great for a pushing. The Lightning Slow coming out. Yeah, the Lightning Slow coming out is just amazing for setting up the Split Earth. You no longer need someone else to stun to set up. It's nice.
10 seconds remaining.
But the Lightning, and once you get like level 2, level 3 in the Split Earth, you know, it's a big enough area of effect that the Leshrac can just set it up himself. And like I said, push potential coming up from the Diabolic Edict. Being able to push the waves with the Lightning to go straight for a Drow. Okay, VGJ won this game over in 20 minutes or less. 20 minutes or less, or it's free. 30 minutes or less, or it's free. Effectively, the same concept applies here. Just the Squad. If they don't lose in 30 minutes, it's a free win. It's a Drow Ranger, right? Everyone knows that. Drow Rangers need to be winning the game by about 25 minutes, looking to win by about 35 minutes before they drop off. What's crazy is they've picked it into a Bloodseeker who can just chase her down with the Rupture, keep her still. I suppose they've got a way to deal with this, but bringing out on your first 2 picks, that is confident from VGJ.Storm. As the Witch Doctor, Brood Mama, and the Phantom Lancer will be banned out here. Just waiting now, Just the Squad. What are they going to go for? They could, I mean, you've got options now. Clockwork to get close into the Drow Ranger's face. Someone that's got a blink. Maybe, you know, another gap closer. Even if you want to run it, there is a Pudge. Got to look for those hooks.
Radiant team pick.
Ban out the Templar Assassin yet. Just got to get rid of these ranged right-click heroes now. Templar Assassin, Invoker. Just heroes that will benefit from the Drow Rangers. The Aura, Storm Spirit. What else we got? Conquer. Conquer wouldn't be bad. X marks the spot, bring the Drow Ranger back.
10 seconds remaining.
Good setup stun for the Leshrac with the Torrent, or the Leshrac can set up the Torrent for him. Both very effective as well, so Conquer, it's being played more and more. Could be a good hero to pick up against the Drow here.
Team pick.
Let's go for the Sun King for now. Good gap closes the Blink Dagger into the Burrow Strike. You can get up into the Drow Ranger's face. You can keep the Wind Ranger locked down while he's trying to wind run away. Again, good setup for the Leshrac. If he needs it. Like the Lightning, it's enough of a slow that 7-8 times out of 10 you might not need a setup stun. You know, you should just be able to get that Split Earth off as well.
5 seconds remaining.
VGJ.Storm. Shadow Shaman. Wouldn't be a bad pickup. Already got a high base damage anyway. Comes into the lane with 78 right-click damage at level 1. Throw a Dry Ranger Aura on top of that. You've got a killer. There's no two ways about it. With the Ether Shock and Shackles, you've got yourself a killer. OD wouldn't be a bad pickup. I'm assuming this Wind Ranger is going to be mid, though it could be that offlane Wind Ranger. So if you want to force it to the offlane, OD wouldn't be too bad. You know, you can get the imprisonment off to save anyone caught with a Rupture Bloodright combo. Deals tons of damage.
Radiant team pick.
Clockwork.
Okay, they're going to pick up the Clockwork themselves. And it makes me think this could be a mid-Wind Ranger now. A little bit more. You want to be getting not a lot of farm. The Clockwork can play that position 4, but you want to be looking for the XP on the Clockwork. Get that quick
10
hook,
seconds remaining.
quick level 6, and then start roaming around. Could still be the Wind Ranger Clockwork offlane. You know,
5
that is
seconds
completely
remaining.
viable. You throw the Wind Rangers in there when the Clockwork throws down his cogs. Gets off a good line for the power shot. So you know, it's not out of the question. It's just a squad. Not revealing anything about this Leshrac yet. Could be the position 4, could be the position 2. Put the Bloodseeker in the safe lane as the farmer. You know, it is very...
Pick.
Winter Wyvern.
Okay, that's a bit less so. You know, that is, I'm assuming the Sand King and the Winter Wyvern are going to be the 2 lane supports now. Winter Wyvern good with the curse. Obviously, being able to lock down the Dry Ranger. Or the Clockwork, he hooks in. You know, you throw the Cold Embrace to whoever gets cogged up.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Maybe they go for the Gyrocopter, just the squad. Maybe not. Maybe the Leshrac and the Bloodseeker are the
Radiant
cause.
team back.
They're just looking for another
Storm
offlane. Storm Spirit going to be coming out. Like I said, benefits greatly from the right click bonus from the Dry Ranger. Means you can zip zap in after the Winter's Curse has been dropped. You know, try and do some harassment, do a little bit of disruption on the back lines.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
So Jakiro is going to be that final ban by just the squad. Apart from, again, benefiting from the Dry Ranger. Also great, we saw the Ice Paths and Macro Powers coming out. It's just, it's a good all-around utility hero. You know, it's a great support, a great laning support into a pushing support. So
10 seconds remaining.
yeah, not surprising that's ban out there by just the squad. It looks like it is the final
5
support
seconds remaining.
to be picked up by VGJ.Storm. The position 5, making sure they get all the cores in first before these bans can come out. And just got themselves just under a minute for this final ban. Or just over a minute for the final ban and the final pickup anyway, with the extra time they'll get for the pick.
Dire
They
team
ban out the
pick.
Queen of Pain. Does work against the Storm Spirit. Who's this final pick gonna be?
Ten seconds
5th
remaining.
position. Lion, still in there, still really effective, really
5
powerful.
seconds remaining.
Rubik, if you can get Steal the Winter's Curse with the Clockwork, are you kidding me? That would be absolutely baller. Disruptor still in there. Could be good for trying to deal with a couple of the Leshrac, the Winter Wyvern, maybe the Bloodseeker as well. You know, being able to glimpse back the Sand King once he tries to blink and burrow strike in. Anybody that gets close to the round range just gets pushed back as well. So VGJ.Storm.
Radiant team pick.
The Bane. Okay, yeah, benefits again. It's another range here, so benefits from the drow. Got the Brain Sap for the Harassed Nightmare to set up things like the Wind Ranger's Shackles, the Power Shot, Storm Spirit coming in for the Vortex, Clockwork's Hook. So a lot of potential coming in there. Just a squad though.
10 seconds remaining.
Got themselves, again, just under a minute for this final pick.
5 seconds
And
remaining.
I'm assuming, unless the Leshrac's going to go into the off lane, it's going to be the Bloodseeker and the safe lane, Leshrac into the mid, Sand King and Winter Wyvern as the supports. Just looking for this final pickup here. Could even be the Bloodseeker mid, Leshrac, and the safe lane.
I speak for the
You may now
trees.
select your heroes.
I have no idea where this is going. Okay, Scourge is going to be playing Bloodseeker. Sketch on Leshrac, so it is going to be the mid Leshrac. Bloodseeker in the safe lane. Evidin playing the Nature's Prophet. Versatile on the +5 Winter Wyvern. And Chives on the Sand King. Meanwhile, Snaking is on the Wind Range. We've got MSS on the Clockwork. Resolution picks up the Drow. YS on the Storm Spirit. And SVG on the Bane. How quickly can VGJ.Storm look to try and take control of this game? That is what they've got to be doing. They've got a lot of burst potential. You know, they've got a lot of control coming out here. They need to be taking this game before Just the Squad comes online. Bloodseeker doesn't take much. Sketch really doesn't take much. Evidence a little bit more up there. Might go for the Hand of Midas, you know, and start going towards like the Orchid, the Hex, stuff like that. Versatile maybe needs Mana Boots, Blink Dagger, as well as the Sand King. The
Prepare for battle.
stream title. Yeah, should have done that. That's my bad. It's my bad. Okay, so we're underway. VGJ.Storm. Okay, so it is going to be Scourge. There's not going to be any fancy tri-lanes, fancy aggressive tri-lanes. It is going to be. Is the Wendy playing the? Looks like she's just playing the lane support. Clockwork might go for a little bit of a row. Or may even move down here with the Bane on this bottom lane. This Resolution. Just chasing the trees away. But yeah, Wind Ranger.
30 seconds to battle.
It's not a lot of agi coming out from the Drow Ranger straight away. She has got the Wraithband queued up. It looks like the swap in lanes. It is going to be the Snaking on the Wind Ranger, MSS up here to protect him, help him out. Up against the Sand King as well as the Nature's Prophet. And Drow has now to move down to the bottom lane. Bane is going to be a little bit alone.
The battle
SVG
begins.
needs to just be careful. He's going to be forced away from his one room. Once again, we got ourselves a little bit of a rune trade-off here. So, SVG with the Drow. I mean, I suppose it's good. Once you get level 2, you get the Nightmare. So if anybody gets any funny ideas, you know, Versatile, Scourge get ideas about stepping up against Resolution, you can just Nightmare, help the Drow run away. Chives gets down the ward. Power Shot's going to be off the mark, though. Chives trying to do a little bit of cog farming.
This is our
For bot lane, Resolution's going to be taking a harass already from the Arctic Burn coming out from Versatile Storm. What are they going to be able to do here? Scourge is going to be forced back by the double range harass coming out from both Resolution as well as SVG. So that is going to be pretty big, keeping Scourge back, even with, or especially with this Blood Rage coming out that he tries to heal himself up with. TP comes down from the Sand King now as well. Just needs that little bit of extra lane support. Chives is there. Maybe they want to try and make a go. Scourge checking the bonus damage from the Blood Rage. It's 40%. It's 25%. 40% at level 4. Okay. Versatile. Yeah, the harass is real. SVG. Chives comes out. Is the Burrow Strike going to be in range? It is. The right clicks now as well. Versatile does have the Arctic burn up in the next second or so. May pop this. Slows down SVG. The Nightmare comes out onto the Bloodseeker, but this could still be the first blood. SVG. Chives going for the chase. Doesn't have the mana. Should have it with a Mango. And Chives secures the first blood.
First blood on the sand strikes the perfect note.
Going to be going the way of the Sand King. And now, Resolution just being forced back. That his Bane needs to come back in. Meanwhile, top lane, MSS going to be coming in. He's got the Battery Assault as well as the Cogs. Evident has been left alone. Battery Assault not being charged up just yet. MSS keeping hold of that. And Evident trying to do what he can. Ball lane. Once again, SVG comes in close.
Under attack.
But with the pull, Scourge should be able to find a decent amount of farm once again. Just takes down the creeps in the neutral camp, so these lanes will start to push back out if he lets the creeps fall a minute at least. Back to the lane. Make sure they don't go underneath the tier 1 tower. And all of a sudden it gets that just a little bit harder for Resolution. Once the lane starts to push back towards the Radiant tier 1. Meanwhile, top lane, Evident just back underneath his tier 1. Snaking trying to come in with a harass. Excuse me. As mid lane, we've not taken a look at this just yet. Sketch has taken a load of damage, but I think, is this going to be the bottle flying out now? It's just going to be, well, it's a null tally. As well as the clarity, the Burrow Strike comes down. It could be once again the Bane in trouble. SVG throws out the Nightmare early, but it's going to be thrown onto the Winter Wyvern now as well. So, chase is on. Chives once again. No Burrow Strike. Going to be caught up in the... It just looks, yeah, SVG is just dead. With the Cold Embrace, just blocking him in there. There was no way. He couldn't go anywhere. What was he supposed to do? Well, die. I suppose that's what he was supposed to do, and that's what happened. Just a squad though. Shackle's not going to latch Evident. He's going to be able to make his way back down now. It looks like Chives comes in from the back. Resolution needs to be careful. It's mid lane. Storm. Excuse me. Yeah, well, Storm for VGJ.Storm could go down. He's being chased down. The lightning comes out. The Fairy Fire saves his life. The Split Earth not going to be in range, and Sketch needs to be careful because this is a tier 1 tower that he's diving underneath. And now Storm needs to heal himself up with the bottle charges that he's got. But the chase is going to come in. SVG's, the Burrow Strike's going to be there. Scourge comes in as well. He's got the right clicks. The Blood Rage comes out because all 3 heroes doing damage. So Scourge is going to go with the chase. So right clicks finishes him off. And now Wind Ranger TP's down to the bot lane. The shift in the lanes. We got taken down. Evident. No, he respawned. That's why he's. But yeah, Evident got killed off. That's a pretty big deal. Wind Ranger picking up a kill, TPing down to the bot lane. Just get a little bit of farm. The Cold Embrace. There's going to be the Blood Rights caught up into the trees. Finds a little gap. And he just backs himself towards the tier 1 tower. Scourge just buys out the treads now as well. So the chase is available. The Nightmare comes out. I think Winter Wyvern. This is going to be, should be the kill. No mana for the power shot, but with the Brain Sap, the right clicks, they do find the kill. Meanwhile, top lane's Chives. There's going to be the Battery Assault coming out. Burrow Strikes to get away from it. And just keeps leading MSS on, it looks like. Yep, Cogs. He's underneath the tier 1 tower. They're just going to be right clicking the Cogs. So MSS being harassed by Chives. The TP going to be coming in. There is a Burrow Strike to keep him locked down if they need to now as well. TP coming in from Evident. It looks like this could be a kill into MSS. Just caught out in the wrong neighborhood. Being baited around by Chives as the rest of his team Well, buys time for them to come in, and now the Dry Ranger once again being left solo. There's Bane. TP's up. Dry Ranger's just gonna pause. Hopefully it's not a... Yeah, it's just gonna disconnect. Hopefully it's not too long. It's 4-2, 6 minutes into the game. Let's take a look at the items while we get a quick break. I mean, I know we're only 6 minutes in, but we can still take a look at the items. Net worth, 1k advantage, go on the web, just a squad. It's reconnected. We got ourselves a go. We've got 3 heroes from just the squad up on this top lane. I think it's Bane mid-cast. No, he's not. That's just his animation. Chives coming around the back. If they force this underneath the tier 1 tower, Just the squad might be able to find a kill. The Arctic Burn is going to come out. There's going to be the Sprout coming out as well. The TP going to be coming in from MSS. Nightmare onto Chives. Has been cancelled now. Cogs, it just forces the Winter Wyvern back now. With the battery assault, Versatile might be taken down the Cold Embrace, but it leaves himself in a little bit of a sticky situation. The Burrow Strike, though, cancels MSS's aggression. Still finds it with the battery assault, and now Chives might go down. One more right click, trying to use the one charges. MSS finds himself a double. Could be a triple with the Nightmare, though. MSS, it's going to be brave coming back into this with the Cogs just to force him away. Everett with the TP. Not going to be in time. Scourge does come in. He's got 3 points into the thirst. He's going to be able to chase down at least MSS. Finds himself a kill. Wouldn't be surprised. Winter Wyvern's going to go back to the bottom lane. The Snaking is level 7. The Focus Fire does come out. Versatile. With the Splinter's Blast as well as the Arctic Burn. But it's still half, and it's still going. Snaking going to be taking a couple of right clicks from the tower, as well as another Splinter Blast. Meanwhile, top lane. Did he go into SVG? Caught out. Bloodright's going to be there. Silenced up. The right clicks. Scourge is on a 3 killing spree. 3 killing spree. 46 last hits. 7.5 minutes into the game. Top of the net worth. Resolution. Can't do anything though. Bot lane. Snaking's going to trace down. There's going to be the Shackle's going to come through as well. Winter Wyvern needs to run himself away. Versatile. Well, we all know how much he likes to die, but can he get himself out of this time? Into the trees, just flying himself around. No TP. Snaking's going to try and do it. Power shots the wrong way. And now Versatile crawling his way out of these trees. Snaking, don't go back in. Oh, he's going to try and buy time for Sketch to get in there. Cold Embrace, the lightning, the split earth. Ultimate gets popped. Oh, the tier 1 tower took a dive from top lane as well. Resolution's going to try and do what he can with 3 heroes being up here. Storm as well. Chives comes in. Chives, he's got silenced up, so can't get the Burrow Strike. Scourge being chased down. Right click, so there's going to be the Blood Right, and it looks like Scourge will be taking a fall. Resolution does pick up that kill. So 7 and 6, 8 minutes in. Both mid laners rotating to help find a kill. Shackle. That doesn't latch. But that does. The Treants. SVG just being slowly chipped away at the Blood Rage even being popped onto the Wind Ranger. They could try and get a second kill. SVG up onto the high ground, still being chased. Going to try and deny himself to the Ancients. Is he going to be there in time? It does. Scourge picks up that kill and the Lightning bounces through. Snaking just needs to be careful about moving himself back. Scourge, though, he's got all the speed in the world. And instead, they opt for a shrine. So now, Bloodseeker is going to go straight for the Blade Mail. It's great up against a hero like Wind Ranger. Once she starts throwing that focus fire on you, you just pop the Blade Mail and she right clicks herself to death. You know, it's great against the Stone Spirit as well, for similar reasons. The Remnants, you walk into them, or if there's thrown and you can't get away from them, the Blade Mail will do so much damage to him. VGJ stacking up, but
Dire's middle tower is
MSS
under
as well as Resolution in the near the Ancients in the top side of the map, but Everton comes in, he's got himself some treants, could go for the push onto the tier 1 tower. MSS just trying to do what he can.
Haste!
With the cogs will be enough, but it looks like Scourge just wants to be pushing top. Do you see the draw with the TP? Is there anything to cancel this? Yeah, the Boros Strike does come through. Even now the Arctic Burn Chives. Chives finds the kill onto Resolution. Resolution has died once, picked up 2 kills. But as far as it goes, Draw Ranger being in 3rd, level 7. I can hear the Storm Spirit. It's diving around onto Everton. Everton's going to be able to get himself away. The hook comes in. MSS
Dire's top
able to
tower
find that
is
kill.
under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Just needed to close the gap to provide the extra damage, and
Radiant's
with
bottom
Diabolic
tower
Edict
is
coming
under
up
attack.
every few seconds, this tier 2
Dire's
tower
top
will
tower
fall.
is under
Wind Ranger
attack.
looking for a bit of a trade, but not anywhere
Dire's
near
top
as
tower
close.
has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified.
Another fortification. Do they just keep going here, just a squad? Or is anyone going to TP back, trying to help
Radiant's bottom
defend this
tower
tier
is
2
under
tower?
attack.
Yeah, Everton has come in. Needs to be careful about the shackles, just being in the woods. But the treant's going to be fed up, and this is a little bit of gold. That's even if you get all 4, that's still like, what, 80 gold? Roughly there and thereabouts. So he could dive himself into the trees, the
Radiant's
power shot,
bottom
Everton
tower
just
is
hiding
under
himself
attack.
around in the trees. Waiting for the rest of his team to do something, maybe come and
Dire's
back him
middle
up.
tower
Maybe
is
just to
under
look for the
attack.
deny and then TP out. Phew, so close to
Radiant's
getting it.
bottom tower has Dire's middle tower has fallen.
And Bane's only level 5, so no Fiend's Grip available for him, whereas Versatile is only level 5, so no Winter's Curse for him. But they just gave away a tier 2 tower for free. I know they're doing farming, I know they're doing farmy things, but it's a little bit of
Dire's
map
middle
control you
tower
give up
is
there,
under
it's a little bit of access to your jungle. And I'm really surprised to give that up, to be honest. Oh, Storm Spirit dives in, finds Chives with the Boros Strike, should be able to help get Sketch. Not if there's a hook like that. Cog's been dropped, Storm Spirit. They take down Sketch, look back in the jungle for Chives. Being chased down, the TP's going to come in from the Wind Ranger now as well. Everybody else apart from Everton. Down the Fiend's Grip now available with his curse. Now able to be used as Everton needs to defend this tier 3 tower. And this is the thing. The lane was pushing in, Everton couldn't be there. You take a bad team fight, and all of a sudden the game is turned on its head.
Middle tower is under attack.
Bloodseeker. He's got himself the Blade Mail, going to go towards the BKB, sees MSS, doesn't have the Rupture though. Blade Mail's going to be there, the power shot comes through Scourge, getting pretty low with the rest of the team. The Shackle's not going to latch. Lightning, Split Earth, one more right click, Everton will secure that kill onto MSS. The turnaround, Everton, what's he going to be able to do? The Nightmare, the Boros Strike does come through though, it looks like maybe able to secure the kill onto the Bane. She'll be able to get it onto the Wind Ranger as well. Yet Sketch gets that kill, another chase onto SVG. Boros Strike, no mana for that. Well, maybe with the stick charges he'll have enough. SVG just buying time, it comes through. Going to be split by the tower, which may be best case scenario for SVG though.
Invisibility! Root and after them!
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Leshrac, he's in this, he sees the Storm. There's going to be a Winter Wyvern rotated in, but Storm has the mana. Versatile, yeah, Split Earth's not going to go. He's actually going to try and make it go into Versatile, but Sketch is here. We're just waiting for him to drain the mana. The Golden Embrace is going to come out, Split Earth. Lightning bounces through now as well. Storm Spirit tries to get himself away, but just jumps himself straight into a Sprout, and then will be able to dive away. After that, Boros Strike does come in. They're going to be able to find themselves at least
Is under attack.
a Clockwork. It's not a bad trade. You know, it's all about settling. You aim for the Storm Spirit, but you'll take a Clockwork. Snaking. He's got himself the Maelstrom. Going towards a Blink is a decent way off that as Resolution.
Radiant's top tower
Yeah, start to
is
catch up
under
on that
attack.
worth. That's going to be really good once he can get himself into position. Talking about getting into position, SVG on the top lines of Fiend's Grip. There's going to be the Yule Scepter coming out though. Split Earth, they're going to be able to find this kill onto the Bane. Even with that Brain Sap, buying him a little bit of time. And sneaking just runs away.
Impurities.
Once again,
Seeds of fortune.
you made your bed, have your nightmare inside of it. Jive's shackle, that's a decent range shackle, that, just to keep Scourge from being able to go into Wendy. Wyvern waiting up onto the high ground, seeing if there's any rotations through, anybody to come and help push out this mid lane once again. Just waiting there with the Winter's Curse. It's evident.
Dire are scanning.
He's got himself the Blightstone, that's pretty neat. Gonna go towards, is that a Blade Mail of his own? Oh, the Diamond Storm Spirit, but we're gonna be able to find himself Treants. And not the Prophet himself. Chives could be in a little bit of trouble. There's 3 heroes down in the Radiant side of the jungle. But 16 minutes in. 14 to 11. This is not where VGJ.Storm needed to be. They needed not map control, but they needed the net worth. They need everything to be on in their favour at the minute because the Drow Ranger is susceptible to dropping off. So if it doesn't even get up and started, then things get really damn tricky for the side of VGJ.Storm.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Sketch is keeping this lane pushed in. Snaking can come in to try and push it back out. Yeah, Rezo's forced to go to the other side of the map to try and look for farm, because if he gets caught out, he's dead. D-E-D.
Whoa, what I miss? Touche. Regeneration. Over here now.
Shanking got his Blink Dagger yet. He's about 500 gold away from being able to complete that. That is going to be massive for these fights. Going to be able to get him with the epicenters from a distance. Put a strike through. Maybe trying to disrupt the Bane anytime he throws out the Fiend's Grip. Speaking of evidence, just going to be able to TP himself away.
Where's the party?
Forgets the Blade Mail. Oh, resolution mid lane. The power shot comes through. They are going to be able to kill off Chives. The hook, the find, the Winter Wyvern. Versatile going to try and fly himself over. Will be able to get himself down to the low ground through the Roshan pit. TP's away. Power shot sees him, but Bane isn't there in time. SVG can't cancel that off. And Sketch getting cheeky. Needs to be careful snaking. The TPs are going to be coming in. The Wind Rangers there. Shackle, latches, power shot comes through. This is going to be a dead Sketch.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Storm Spirit dives onto Evident as well. This is just where
Whoa, what I miss?
they're looking for the advantage here. Storm just being able to pick off these heroes when they're caught out.
Fun begin.
And now MSS with the haste will be able to come across Chives. Throws the battery assault out. Maybe want to try and turn on this. The Burrow Strike is going to be a double one. The epicenter being channeled. There's no more mana on the Storm Spirit. And now they are going to be able to find that kill. At least MSS can pick it up after the fact. The Rupture comes out. Storm. MSS. Winter's Curse keeps him locked down.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And the right clicks him out. Easy kill.
Radiant structures are fortified.
So the net worth has started to swing the way of VGJ.Storm.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Resolution.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Level 15. As far as heroes go, he is the top level. It's pretty much where you want to be sitting as a Drow Ranger. Net worth, again, not too... well, he's actually top of the net worth now, just from doing this little bit of jungle farming while the
Dire's
Bloodseeker was
middle
looking for
tower
kills,
is
looking
under
around the map.
attack.
They are going to be stacking up here just a squad as a 4-man. Are they going to be able to find anything from this though? Maybe you see the Bane dewarding. Do they make a go on this? He's going to be coming down to the low ground. Wind Ranger, the Burrow Strike Blink Dagger has been revealed. The Nightmare, though, may be saving his life. Snake King being spun up in the air. And now the Blood Right should be able to pop. Snake King going to be taken down. Scourge McDuck claims that one. SVG in the trees. He save it for Scourge.
Radiant's middle tower is under
To add to his
attack.
vault of kills. To go with his vault of money. And now inside the Roshan pit. No buyback on the Wind Ranger or the Bane, so at least 30 seconds before it's going to be a full team for VGJ.Storm.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And Roche just saying, let's go tank it. Well, the Sprout comes out. They're going to be spotted there from the Rocket Flare, and Scourge needs to be able to get himself away. The silence, the right clicks. They take down the Sand King. Storm zips in. But everybody's already away. Yeah, maybe just don't have the damage just yet, just the squad to be able to pick up the Roshan kill. But they're going to smoke, retry for this. The ward has been taken care
Radiant's
of.
middle tower is
Or
under
faded
attack.
off at least. Blood Right high ground. Sand King's going to be coming back up.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
Warriors of the wood.
Radiant are scanning.
And we're going to get smoke on smoke action as VGJ.Storm looks to wrap around behind. The Fiend's Grip's there. All of the ultimates are up. The hook's available as well. If you can knock someone
Dire
out
are
of the rest of
scanning.
just the squads, just knock them out of the vicinity, the rest of the team, they can get pickoff after pickoff here, and Chives could be the target. Low ground, the Mystic Flare, the Rocket Flare does reveal him, but he gets the blink away. Meanwhile, Resolution takes down Versatile. And now it's Storm's turn to look towards the Roshan pit. Even the focus fire being used here. Moving but nice back.
Promise to return. And it's off.
Evident TP's into the pit, gets the Sprout off. Nobody there to be caught out. There is a DD room bot. If anybody maybe wants to look to rotate down to pick that up. And this is where we're going to get a little bit of posturing coming out from both teams. The Rocket Flood comes back in. There's going to be the Storm Spirit jumping in. What are they going to be able to do here? He's going to be able to catch the Winter Wyvern in the Vortex. That was a buyback on the Winter Wyvern, so there's going to be 3 heroes going down. But Scourge does pick up the Aegis. Maybe trying to go for a kill here. MSS, what's he going to be able to do with the BKB being pop? Winter Wyvern. Wind Ranger. Excuse me, gets her health back from killing off the Bloodseeker. And now they're setting up once again the silence from the Gust. Bloodseeker has been Bloodsought and killed off. Evan blink up onto the high ground. Snake King is here. Does he have the shackle? Up in 3 seconds. Just going to carry on chasing him down. Silenced off and might be able to get this kill. Will it be enough with the soul burn? The Nightmare saves the life of the Wind Ranger. And Evan gets the kill. Okay, he got vision. And the Nature's Wrath.
Just as well.
Yeah, takes down Windy. But it does mean that was effectively 6 kills going the way of VGJ.Storm with the buyback of the Winter Wyvern. And now VGJ.Storm starting to take the lead, starting to stack that net worth up.
Coming in.
I actually got the full Roshan kill. It was... Okay, so the Dire and Scourge snatched it. So they still get the XP, they still get the gold for killing Roshan, they just didn't get the Aegis. Which, I mean, I suppose there's worst case scenarios than having it being snatched and then instantly getting the double kill on it.
Twice as foul.
Snake King finds himself the invis. He's already got that 100 plus 100 damage on the power shot as well. Taking that up to 550.
Here I am.
Radiant's
He might
top
find the
tower
Bane.
is under
No,
attack.
SVG is just going to TP himself away. Yeah, there are pings, but they just can't find the vision. The Sprout's not going to be there in time to split Earth.
Radiant's
It looks
top
like
tower
Storm want to be
has
stacking up
fallen.
for this tier 2 tower push potential, as I think TPs were just used. Oh no, it's just the Bane.
Radiant's top
So there's no
tower is
TPs to
under
try and look for the Bane. So all 5 of just the squad TPs are available.
Radiant
Tier 2 tower though.
structures are fortified.
going to be a quick one.
Radiant's top
For the
tower
twins.
is falling.
Tied to the impurities.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It looks like VGJ.Storm are alright with just dodging fights where they, don't want to for now. As long as they don't need to take a fight, they're just content with looking for pickoffs, looking for a little bit of split push. Chives pretending he's a tree. I know you don't get many of them out in the desert, but that's not what Sanking's for. Resolution just sees Versatile getting back onto the high ground, so couldn't get there in time for the kill. And item-wise, Resolution, full Hurricane Pike now as well as his BKB. Not used that just yet. Kaya on the Storm Spirit is the one at the sketch as well. He's actually opted for the Jsut BKB boots. Storm. Every rune, or the rune that every Storm wants to find, the regen rune.
Regeneration.
I wonder if he's going to use it offensively or whether it's just like one of those, I just need the mana. Running low on mana. Nope, going to be zipping himself in. Sketch, caught out, Vortex, Shackle. YS picks himself up. A Disco Pony. And this is where maybe just the squad don't have the discipline that the Storm have. These pickoffs, they're getting caught out in like 1s and 2s a little bit more than VGJ.Storm. Great start from just the squad, don't get me wrong, great start. But maybe just, like I say, just not as focused, or maybe just the discipline isn't there as a team yet. They're a great team, don't get me wrong, sticking together, they're going to be able to do great things. As we saw against Leviathan stack just then. But they are hunting Versatile. The TP comes out. The Ghost, are they going to be able to get 2 kills? It looks like just the one. As the Winter's Curse used on YS. And Storm's really not going to be bothered as Resolution was there to help get the kill. SVG does have the clockwork in range if he wants to go for this Fiend's Grip. The trees have been cleared off. He knows evidence there. There's going to be the rocket to scout this one out, even when they're coming in to help kill this. Darn Nature's Prophet, the silence, but it doesn't matter. Sprout. Snaking finds an easy kill with the help of SVG that was still trapped in the trees, but the Nightmare, there's going to be the Split Earth, the Chase is going to be coming on with the Diabolic Edict, as well as this Pulse Nova, so they are going to be getting at least a return kill on the side of just a squad.
Invisibility.
Scourge, he's been seen by Storm. I mean, the Storm was seen there. Yep, they were trying to use a little bit of a bait. Is there a Rupture available? Well, there's a BKB, so YS is going to try and carry on going for the Scourge. Needs to run himself away. Has the BKB of his own. But in the end, Storm Spirit couldn't get anything with that Invis rune. Was just scouted out Chives with the reactions to help keep Scourge alive.
Touché.
But as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by someone thinking he could get a kill. The Bloodseeker going to be going back now. He's got himself the Sacred Relic, and he's not going to be too far behind on the full Radiance. So that does mean sustained fights are going to be a lot harder for VGJ.Storm to fight into, just because of the burn damage coming out from the Radiance. And if they can make the fights last, like I said, just a squad, if they can make those fights carry on, they have a way better chance of getting something out of them. Whereas VGJ.Storm have been putting them to the sword a little bit in the past 10 minutes or so.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Rezo. Just going to go back for a little bit more farm. It's actually going to go for... Is that going to be an F-Blade coming up from the draw? Oh, Storm. Let me find the kill on some Versatile there. if nothing else changes,
Radiant's bottom tower
or if
is
nothing
under
else stays the
attack.
same, you know, at least we know Versatile likes a good death.
Dire are scanning.
Storm Spirit's not got a lot of mana left. Is he going to be able to zip himself away from this with it? Well, he's got the BKB up before the Nullify can get onto him. So Storm should be able to get away. The hook misses, chives in the Sandstorm. And now the Shackle Sketch pops the BKB. But with 2-3 heroes around, are they going to be able to get himself out? Right-click Split Earth. Doesn't matter. Windy picks up the kill and Snaking now. Going to be trying to chase for the Sand King. With the Rocket Flow, is going to be spotted as well. Storms gets this Arcane Rune, dives himself over and chives, just trying to juke, but it doesn't matter. Resolution was already going on to Scourge. And that's the two big cores down on the side of just the squad.
Over here now.
Rezo, yeah, it's an F-Blade. I mean, I suppose it's good for the rest of the team, because if you can throw the F-Blade and then... What's this, 2-3? 3-4 right-clicks, Resolution.
I should respect the
Bags
dead.
himself a dragon. You are the bottom lane. Evident gets a silence with the Nullifier onto the Storm
Dire's
Spirit.
middle tower
And then just going to go
is
for the
under
TP
attack.
away. And there's nothing the Storm Spirit can do about it. Yeah, so Resolution throws the F-Blade down. As the Storm Spirit comes in with the Remnants, with the Blast, obviously you got the damage from the Power Shot as well as the Banes. So it gives him the bonus agi that he needs as well. What is it, like 40 agi? Yeah, boy. And it's damage in and of itself. Here are Shackles. Yep, Snaking going to be able to secure the kill on Sketch. BKB has been popped. Do they make anything else trying to happen after this? Scourge gets caught out. Even with the Blade Mail, Resolution just carries on going. Golden Race, Power Shot. Scourge was force-staffed out of trouble though. Back up to the high ground. Evident might get caught out here, gets the Nullify down, but the hook comes in from the back line. And now YS was able to pick up the kill.
Looking for me?
SVG just keeps hold of this Fiend's grip. I wonder if he's going to be able to find out. Roshan, 2 seconds. Someone just needs to go back into the pit. I think it was a little bit of a long one as well. It does come back up now just as Storm have stopped checking. What's the clock will go? Oh, no. Shackles, never mind. This could be the death, even with the Cold Embrace. Scourge to the carry on going Versatile. BKB's there, and Snaking's just going to run himself away. Drives the Rush Pit, the hook's going to fly through. Versatile just gets himself out of position once again. Winter's Curse, but it's only creeps to take advantage of this. Split Earth comes out afterwards. The Pulse Nova, the Diebolt needed, but with this Blade Mail, the right clicks from Resolution as well should be able to get the kill onto Sketch. Snaking stands there, right clicks him down. Scourge though gets the return onto Rezo, chases down the Bane, and now the Storm Spirit going to come from the back lines, but Scourge is already away. Evident gets the kill onto the Wind Ranger as well. This is a lot of gold going the way of just a squad. Buybacks being used. The heal goes through. He needs to get that Sprout down. Power Shot. YS able to pick up that kill. The cogs wouldn't have made a difference. And now with the Shackle, this could be the death of the Nature's Prophet.
When you strip away his leaves, nature's prophet is just plain gnarly.
I couldn't have said it any better myself, Storm Spirit. Was that a 5 for 5? No, a buyback. It's a buyback. Only the Storm Spirit surviving through that entire fight. And now Snaking maybe waiting to trap anybody that's unsuspectingly going to be walking up to this high ground. But Versatile veers off the other direction. So just a squad holding the ground. You know, it's a great fight. The 13k, I'm pretty sure it was more. Let's take a look at the net worth. Yeah, just start to climb a little bit back up. Maybe like 16, 17k. Oh, yes. Once again, Winter Wyvern. 1 and 10. Maybe he's the bait. You know, they think, it's easy. This versatile. He likes dying. You know, he's an easy pick off. And then bam, the follow up comes. Oh, it didn't come then, as everybody on the side of Storm floats to this Roshan pair, and it's going to go down so quickly. VGJ with the 16k net worth lead, 12 kills ahead. Maybe that 18k. So they're looking to step up now. Maybe take a lane of racks with this Aegis, going the way of the Storm Spirit. Cheese onto Resolution. Chives. Caught out in the trees. The power shot's not going to scout him out.
Illusion.
Sand King's not going to show himself either. Just maybe hanging around the back. Maybe comes for a backstab with the epicenter. If there's a fight going to happen. Meanwhile, mid lane, it looks like we're getting a pause. But the Nightmare's there onto the Leshrac. Storm going to be diving in this mid lane. I think it's the hook being. That's not being cast just yet. Could be coming out though. Versatile does have the Winter's Curse. This could be a big turnaround if even the Storm's throwing the ball lightning there. We see him. He's getting close. He's going for Sketch. Can he turn this one around? BKB's going to be popped. The Ingrid comes out anyway. Uias trying to do what he can. He's going to be able to pull back, kill off Versatile. The right click's Resolution. It's going to be a double. Could even be a triple in the base. The Ghost Evident. The hook's going to miss, but Scourge with the Blade Mail. It's going to be 3 heroes down on the side of the Radiant, and the chase is still on. Scourge is being revealed now. SVG can't get that Nightmare off. Just going to the BKB, but back down. Chives. Well, trying to do what he can with the Sandstorm. It's going to be 1 lane of racks. Could even be 2 as Resolution just moves to the top.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Trying to split this one out now, VGJ.Storm, and I don't think just the squad have a rebuttal. There's no buybacks available. They're looking for Resolution. They're looking for the kill, but it's going to be Storm Spirit diving in once again with the Blade Mail. Can they find it? The drag back, and now the Blade Mail does wear off. Chives. She's going to be eaten. And Drouse. SVG finds a kill. This is going to be four heroes down on the side of the Radiant. Just the squad does come close to being kicked out of the third game. Leshrac is going to be back up in a couple of seconds though. This is going to be mega creeps. TFO's Sketch just calls the GG. Yeah, even Versatile comes in, gets a Winter's Curse, gets a decent Winter's Curse. So it's cancelled off by the Blade. So 37 minutes, 36 seconds in with a 31k net worth lead, 43 to 25. VGJ.Storm, they take down just a squad who is 1 for 2 now. And I do believe Storm is 2 to 0. I'll check the brackets just before we dip out. Yeah, so they won against Optic, but just a squad put up a fight. 37 minutes, that was a great match, I do believe. So, again, quick break, music, adverts, we'll be back with, let's see if we can get it right this time, VGJ.Storm versus Immortals for the 4th game of the night over here on BTS 3. I've been Robnroll Gaming. If you want to follow me on Twitch or Twitter, is at Robnroll Gaming. Appreciate any follows, but we'll take a quick break now and see you in game number 4.